You know nobody, and it's like all of a sudden you're just thrown into this mix of people and you have to like make friends.
Carly Revis is speaking of something approximately 50 students face yearly here at Washington High School: the transition from a private to a public school.
You took that one, right? Yeah.
I went to St. John the Baptist in Village Ridge. I didn't like it at first because it was like really, really big, and that was kind of hard coming from a school with like 160 or 170 kids.
I went to St. Vincent's. Only 3 people from our school came here.
It was scary at first because it was just like going from 100 kids to like 1,000 kids.
It's not just the size difference that makes switching from private to public school difficult. It's the fact that these students have to learn how to play by a whole new set of rules. And many of those rules are very loose compared to where they were before.
Teachers are a lot more lenient here. They will accept late work, and they'll either give you full credit or take 10% off. And at Emmanuel, you got so much credit taken off, and you had to have your parents sign a paper, and it was a huge ordeal there.
I guess the biggest negative shocker to me was clothing choices.
I felt like private school, everyone was more respectful than some of the kids here are.
Just going from private school to a public school, it was like, you guys don't get ashes, you guys don't go to church every Sunday, and that kind of thing was really different.
Jessie's initial shock that many of her peers at Washington High School did not attend church eventually wore off. But the fact that some of the students are totally against God still doesn't sit well with her. On the day of her interview, Jessie's faith was put to the test, just because she simply participated in Ash Wednesday.
I was going into second hour, through passing period, and somebody told me that if I didn't wipe my ashes off my face, that their fist would do it for me.
Yes, Jessie's incident put her faith to the test, but despite the challenges they face, she and other students do not let those moments interfere with their education.
After they come, they do really well because they've got a great work ethic.
I had a really good experience. I've made a lot of new friends, met a lot of new people, a lot more people than I actually thought I would.
The transition from a private to a public school can be difficult to navigate, but considering that year after year, many of our top 10 graduating seniors come from a private school background, it would seem that private school students who transfer not only adapt, they thrive in their new surroundings. For Blue Jay Journal TV, this is Natasha Fender reporting.